You're listening to Jim and James Chew the Cud.
When was the last time you saw a Chevrolet in Tokyo?
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Robbing biological urges.
You're crazy, son. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
You're listening to Jim and James.
Welcome to fuck me. Welcome to episode 210.
What a number!
Of Jim and James Chew the Cud. I'm Jim, with me as always is James.
Hello.
Because as you know, musketeers, corners on a triangle, examples, best things come in threes. As always, Leon Baker.
Hello.
Good to have you with us on air.
Is it?
Yeah, it really is. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's great to have you.
Pleasure.
The show isn't the show. It's always good to have you here when you are here every time.
Yeah, well, I'm here every single time I'm trapped.
Yeah, so obviously that's your first time on air in a while.
Yeah.
So I want to do some questions.
Yeah.
If you had a sentient toilet, would you rather it craved your waste or hated you for it?
I would just get a new toilet.
Not an option, James?
Oh, definitely craving it. I want to satisfy it.
Yeah.
Bit weird.
It's funny when you say things like that. It's a normal answer and then you want to satisfy it.
Yeah.
It just sounds very, Leon.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Oh, so?
Because the way you say it sounds perverted.
You want to
That's
satisfy
your head doing that.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I'm saying I want to satisfy it, I want to keep it happy.
Yeah, it's the use of the word satisfy.
Why make it grumpy?
It's not grumpy or satisfied, is it?
You also make it all sexual, not me.
Don't know about that one.
Okay, well, next...
Both of you were. I didn't.
This is a job interview question that was on LinkedIn.
Great.
You are given an elephant.
Yeah.
You can't sell the elephant or give it away.
Okay.
What do you do?
I keep the elephant. That's the only option.
I think the answer they want is you form a business that rents out the elephant.
Oh, so
nah, that's mean.
But I thought kill it.
Yeah, let's make it easy.
That's mean.
Kill it and eat it.
Have a pet elephant. It's great.
It's weird if you want to satisfy a toilet, but you'll kill an elephant.
Or you could... It would help satisfy the toilet. If you kill the elephant...
Yeah.
Eat the elephant, like, every day.
You think elephant tastes nice?
It might do, but you'd have a lot of stuff in your diet to like convert into poo to help keep the toilet happy.
If you wanted to do that, you wouldn't kill the elephant. You'd tranquilise it and remove like a limb at a time. Same way you would with a person if you were going to eat a person.
Do you know where you store elephants once you killed them?
Wait, I don't know. In the trunk?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
I think but this we're firing on some cylinders now.
There are some.
I've got a good news dog story.
Great.
Lost Michigan toddler found asleep in woods using family dog as a furry pillow. One dog provided support and another kept watch as a 2-year-old girl was found 3 miles from her Upper Peninsula home in Slumber. Slumber being lowercase rather than like a town called Slumber, which is a very American thing.
Okay.
So yeah, she was found safe and alive.
Yep.
Does that annoy you, James?
No, I'm glad that dogs are looking after children.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not that, it's more the fact that like obviously a child hasn't been hurt by the dog and you don't like children in general.
No, but I mean that shows that,
not in general,
dogs can be, with the right training, can like look after children.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
any dog with the right training can be a credit to its owner.
Yeah.
And
that dog's not going to be like a 100-pound muscle dog isn't going to be comfortable to sleep on.
Why not?
Is it? And I don't know if those dogs were trained to do that.
Would you rather have
nice.
like a really, really hard, or like a moderately hard mattress?
Yeah.
Or one that was so flimsy you just fall through it?
But she didn't.
You could do, right?
But she didn't, did she?
So just as a question about the dog thing.
Yeah.
Is there any correlation with the fact that quite a lot of people that you know on Facebook have been posting about that?
No.
And the reason why you're into that.
Why he thinks these dogs... Don't do anything about the dogs. Don't do anything about the dogs. They're fine. The dogs aren't the problem.
Yeah.
It's because sometimes you get bad people. If a dog comes from a rough neighbourhood and gets into some stuff...
Oh, rough, well done.
Yeah. You point out the jokes, they go down a lot better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
helps.
You leave nothing to the listener.
No,
But no, I think there's something in that, because I don't think there's anything wrong with saying you just moving forward. These dogs can't breed anymore.
in fact, I think the only time I've ever heard you talk about a dog other than this is you saying that they're stealing your inheritance.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I mean, if you listen to the podcast, he talks about dogs most weeks.
Does he?
Yeah, there was the whole story where his grandma trained dogs
Oh, yeah.
to sniff out cancer and lancers and
And like claps
wet
and,
chips.
And killing people is what I remember from that. Yeah, okay.
So it's not fair to say that he doesn't talk about dogs.
Yeah.
He talks about dogs a lot. You know, I just think in this instance, it's weird to not think maybe we should do something about the animal.
Well, I reward it because
No, like, stop it from biting kids' faces off. You seem really laissez-faire about it, and I don't understand it, because the same people I see posting, oh, don't do anything about the dogs, it's better trainers, which is a lie, because one of the guys who literally trained the dogs got mauled to death by his dogs.
he's be a better trainer.
But the same people that post those are the same people that post about gun crime in America. You know, they're going to ban all guns. You don't ban like AK. You don't need an AK-47 in the home.
I know, I agree.
You don't need a £100 muscle dog in the home. And if you have a baby, you should be held liable for having views like that, if I'm honest.
I don't have a baby, so it's alright.
No, not everything is about you. But I would also... Odds are you may have a baby somewhere.
In the basement.
Yeah. Yeah, not like one of his countless lovers, but in a shoebox.
Oh, God.
Do you think that they should just keep letting dogs eat people's faces?
No, I feel like maybe having dogs that are very dangerous probably isn't the best thing.
Yeah.
What about wrapping them in like kind of furry stuff
What?
or padding? Give them soft padding. And
Take out their teeth.
yeah,
But that's then just cruel.
No. Yeah, don't neuter them. Take out their teeth and wrap them in fur.
Yeah.
when we enter into a dog fight, and the one which wins is obviously a bad dog, so kill that.
Huh.
What if the lead dog is avenging something? Then they're the...
It's the John Wick of dogs.
Yes, I mean, do you know what, Matt? I think, honestly, if you can get a dog that can win some sort of Royal Rumble against other dogs, it should be put down when that Royal Rumble finishes. That dog shouldn't exist anymore.
I think it's a kindness to put that
It's
dog
seen
down.
a lot of things that it doesn't need to continue living with.
So I'm glad we all agree then.
I don't know.
Point.
I don't know. Incest House of Horrors father arrested after being accused of murdering his 3 babies, all born to his own daughter. Father also accused of raping his other daughter. He would chase his mentally disabled son around the home when he wanted to have sex with his daughter.
Mate, what said chase your daughter, but...
Yeah, what? Why?
Why what?
What was the point of the story?
I was just sharing a headline I saw.
Oh, okay.
What's your takeaway from that?
It's horrible.
What is?
Just all of it.
All of it?
Yeah.
Why is it horrible that he had a mentally disabled son?
This is why I didn't want to come back on here.
I'm just... Tell me that I misunderstood it. I'm just here to ask that question. You said all of it.
There's nothing wrong with having the mentally disabled child. It's more the fact he's raping his children is probably the bad thing.
Probably.
Interesting way you phrased that.
Mm-hmm.
That you said it's not bad to have a mentally disabled son, which if I cut that out, it would run on to the next sentence of... I mean, this will get cut so I can do that, but...
There's nothing wrong with raping his children.
Anything else? No, but that's fine. There's some good stuff in that situation.
No.
I'm sure he's one of those really nice ones. Always smiling and that, you know? Germans. This was in Germany.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't say that, did I?
No.
You seen there's a new Blink-182 album out?
We may have listened to some of it before.
Oh yeah, we did. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of when Untitled came out.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Untitled was the name.
How can it be its name when it's untitled?
It did have a name, so it's known as the Untitled album.
I don't understand it.
No, that's fine.
Isn't it just Blink? Wasn't it Blink 182?
Yeah, it's just called the Untitled Album. Doesn't have a
What's
title.
called that?
It is called that.
When did it come out?
2003. I used to listen. I had to go to my friend's house to listen to it because my dad didn't like loud music, or me.
Yeah.
And my way to go around my friend Mark's house.
Yeah.
His parents were deaf and he had a brother with Down syndrome, and listened to it there.
Great. How much that story was true?
That's all true.
Okay.
What is not?
I
He
don't
had
know.
deaf parents who would just go around there. It's not that they didn't know we were there, but it didn't bother them how loud the music was.
Nice.
Why would that be untrue?
I don't know, it's just most of your stories aren't.
Most of my stories aren't true.
Yeah.
I don't tell stories, he tells the stories.
I once had a girlfriend with a deaf neighbour,
See? Lies.
and we just fucking the garden all the time.
See? That's probably
Why-
true.
Why would it matter if they're
But
deaf?
that involves a
So
crime.
you couldn't hear her.
Yeah, but they can
cry to
see.
passion. Yeah,
If you-
but it was,
You sure it's cries
they
of
couldn't,
passion
because,
or not?
she had a massive bush like round the garden. It was like it's like 10 foot high kind of bush thing.
Yeah. And that deafened them.
Well, blinded them from seeing what we were doing, but they also couldn't hear. 'cause
And
they were
they,
deaf.
well, they went all the way around the garden.
Well, there's a house as well.
So they were probably looking from the house, weren't they?
Oh no, so
Into a hedge.
I don't know if you know how gardens work, but they would look, they'd go your next garden, which is usually like a fence or a hedge around it.
Oh, sorry, next doors.
Yeah, not like her husband or something.
Oh wait, sorry. I thought you were having sex with this woman
Oh, in the neighbour's
essentially
garden.
in the garden of the deaf people's house.
No, that'll be kind of like indecent.
Yeah.
That might.
So I thought that's what it was. You just
So you can't.
hang on. So if you were doing it in the garden, there's giant hedgerows. What does it matter that? Oh, so they can't hear the screams of passion.
My neighbours are deaf.
Huh?
My neighbours are deaf.
Hey!
They're
Your neighbours are deaf.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically.
Yes, and it. Yes, and it.
And what do you do?
Nothing. They just scream very loudly. It's very unpleasant.
Why?
Having sex
Because they have children, and the children can't hear themselves, so just make
Oh,
weird
the
noises.
children are the children are deaf. The whole family
Yeah.
deaf.
The
Wow.
entire family.
Weighing bread.
No.
Do they listen?
So we do have like a sign language version of the podcast, which you can.
Just a
we
guy
get on
stood in the
YouTube.
corner.
That was my job when I was, like, before I was mic'd up.
Pop it in your mouth, Liam.
No.
Let's pop it in.
I mean, it's the end. It's both sides. So. Got a letter here
Yeah.
from Chud Griffin.
Again,
Yeah, who says
big fan.
Yeah, he is. Well, not so much now. He's lost a lot of weight. Actually, he's like down to 69 kilos or something.
Nice, what a number.
Yeah, he worries wasting away. But he said he was listening to the last episode and he was shocked by the revelation that you had a son, James. And he said it was one of those sort of where was I moments when I heard this thing. Got me thinking. What's the earliest moment where you can remember something terrible? I don't mean like, my friend got molested in the showers at Scouts once. That's terrible. And it wasn't real, like, the Scout leader used to put the soap on his back in shapes and rub it in, right? And that's bad, right? It's not consensual. We know that. But, like, really bad.
Like
Like
what?
9/11. Like, I remembered where I was when I heard 9/11 had happened. I remember I know where you obviously, you were in the cockpit.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah, and really angry at the West.
Uh-huh.
So I remember Princess Diana dying.
Yep.
Because all the radios stopped playing nice music. What about you? Because you're younger than us, aren't you, Leon?
Yeah.
Sort of physically, maybe not spiritually.
The only one I can really remember that's kind of like that is Michael Jackson dying.
What, Michael Jackson dying was like 9/11?
No, that's the only one I can remember that you're talking.
Oh, that's too far. I mean, there's the earliest big
I was at
memory
a
you
residential trip.
A rave.
A residential trip.
have. To Neverland Ranch.
No.
One of them's fighting back.
To like a random residential place in Devon.
Right.
Is that
Yeah.
because it was like a care home or?
No.
Why was that so big for you?
But I just remember it. That was the entire point of that segment, wasn't it?
yeah. No, it's
What
not
other
the
terrible things have
But
happened
what's your
since in that
big
time?
take from that way?
Hang on. What do you mean? What's happened since then?
That's like early memories.
Do you not remember like the London bombings?
No.
Do you remember the London bombings?
Yeah.
Second World War.
Well, those ones, but yeah.
What else?
I bought Metroid Prime that day. It's quite nice with shops, so there was no queuing in them.
When were the London bombings that you're talking about?
2005.
Yeah, I was like 7. I don't remember that.
I remember like Chernobyl. I was like 7 as well.
Yeah.
I actually don't, because I wasn't alive then.
No.
I remember 9/11. I remember Diana dying. I remember. Do you remember when Philip Schofield came out as gay?
Here is Jim listing his top 5 wanks.
Yeah.
I remember Michael Barrymore's downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, a guy was bummed to death in his pool by like a door handle.
Oh.
Do you remember that Michael Barrymore was the host of Wheel of Fortune?
No. Probably not Wheel of Fortune, because that was on Leslie for a while.
Who raped Ulrika Johnson. Michael Barrymore. Strike It Lucky, My Kind of Music. The kids say the funniest things. Yeah. So yeah, Stuart Lubbock, in your home county, was it? Essex?
Essex, yeah.
Was found in Michael Barrymore's swimming pool.
In a state of not life.
With a shed door handle. Metal one, big one, in his anus.
Nice. Were you happy to find that out?
No, because I didn't know what a door handle was at that age.
No.
You know?
What was swimming pool?
I mean, I was aware of Michael Barrymore's swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was younger, I won an invite to go to the ITV studios.
Nice.
Yeah, this wasn't like at his house. This was on a game show. You remember the game show Splash?
Oh.
I'm really glad you're here and paying full attention to what we're doing. Seriously, stop fucking around with that. Jesus, man, you put one cheat in and you think you're entitled to do what you want.
That's Jim's virtual wife.
Yeah.
It's not actually.
Is that your love interest in this?
Nope.
No, who is your love interest in this?
Andrea.
I don't know.
Married
That is.
to her.
Oh, nice. Where was my invite to the wedding?
You were away at that looking to adopt a child place.
The what?
Cambodia.
You were in Cambodia looking to adopt a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you said.
You
said, "Where's my invite?" If I recall correctly, you were in Cambodia adopting
you
a
sat in
child.
the corner, which you mentioned the first time. You sat right there, pointing to the corner, listeners, and you were like, "Yeah." And we took that as like, for you, yeah. He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
So, oh wow. So as far as you don't remember the invite, 'cause you were invited.
Yeah.
I was a priest.
You were the priest, were you?
Well, I was dressed as a priest.
Yeah, you happy you got married? Yeah.
To be honest with you, you were in Cambodia. I don't know why you're acting like you don't know this. You came back with that kid.
Yeah.
Mbokju.
And that weird rash on your upper thigh area.
What are you insinuating with that one?
Bit of rash on your upper thigh.
Okay. Great.
Again,
Monkey meat.
I haven't been to Cambodia.
what's your favourite forbidden animal?
Forbidden animal? What do you mean by forbidden? Oh, I'm online.
You're going to have to break it to James that all animals are technically forbidden. Like, you're not meant to.
No, you're not. Again, you're going down a sexual route.
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that at all, did I?
No.
Forbidden animal.
I didn't say that at all. I said I'm a vegetarian.
You are
You're the one that went sexual with the animals there.
You are a well-known furry, Kerr.
How about forbidden animal meat?
What do you mean? So what animal?
If you could eat any animal,
yeah,
but it's a bit frowned upon.
That's all forbidden meat.
You could select one meat to be like
frowned upon.
Unfrowned upon.
So what animal do I want to be eaten more? Is the question. I don't know. I haven't tried them, so
you have to try them first.
Well, what do you want to try?
I don't know. Shark's quite nice.
Is there an animal you would not eat?
Yeah, quite a lot of animals I wouldn't eat.
List 5.
Human.
Not animal.
It is an animal.
Yes, it is.
Monkey.
What sort of monkey? All monkeys, or?
Yeah, all the apes, or I wouldn't eat an elephant, which you apparently want to do, because elephants are cool.
So is a cow.
Yeah, but elephants are just cooler.
Just turn it around, James. What animals do you want to eat?
Everything.
Okay, so if you could unban eating an animal right now, what animal would you want to eat?
Giraffe.
Why giraffe?
Because you could it'd be like a lot of meat in the neck. It's more meat to choose from, and they're quite gamey. But eat a lot of grass and leaves, so it's a nice taste. Yeah, giraffe.
I'm sure we would be eating them if they were tasty to eat.
And they live over here, but I think it's because it's frowned upon.
Yeah, because we only eat things that live here, Kurt. That is a...
I mean, people eat guinea pigs, we don't.
Can I ask you some advice, man?
Uh-huh.
If he starts saying this mental shit, that he's not gonna see sense.
Yeah.
You're gonna run yourself into the ground asking why he's gonna eat giraffe meat.
Yeah.
You know, you asked him a question on the spot. He stuck his neck out. He's chosen the animal.
The giraffe long neck joke again.
Yeah. But then he likes giraffes. But James, how many? If someone wanted to know how many bones in the neck a giraffe has compared to a human, where would they be able to find that information?
Yeah, we find out on TikTok.
And TikTok being the Gen Z.
Sorry.
Don't worry, the edit, it's all good. I'd rather, if you're going to cough or something...
Cough into the mic, so you have to listen to it.
Yeah, I'm happy to edit these things.
Oh, he is just drinking straight vodka now.
Excellent.
You have made Kerr into an alcoholic with this podcast.
I don't think it's the podcast, sorry.
I think it is.
No.
You've taken years off his life.
But of course, TikTok is the Gen Z thing, and I'm not Gen Z. You're not Gen Z.
No.
Leon,
Yeah.
you're out and proud as Gen Z.
I am technically a Gen Z, yes.
James, can you show him some of the TikToks and get him to review them? I think it's a great idea.
Oh god.
You're James's target market on TikTok.
I thought it was...
Our ones are the ones in...
On TikTok.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's a lot of them on TikTok as well, though.
I wouldn't know.
This is Ryan Windridge.
And I'm sorry
who is that?
You and made it look like I was bullying an autistic person, because that's not my intention. I would never bully an autistic person because I'm autistic myself, and I'm a massive supporter of autistic people and people with mental health. Graham, I apologised to, and he was fine about it. He had a laugh about it because he's shocked how good I can do his voice. He's always doing things about
yeah,
person as well.
but just as a question, what's the point to that one?
I don't know.
Was that your... Wait, is that on the TikTok, our TikTok page?
No.
Oh, okay. That was just a random TikTok.
Oh, it's our ones.
Yeah, I don't want to... I don't want you to just show random TikToks. I'd like...
I have, just the preference, I'm not on TikTok.
No, that's fine. I didn't think that was confusing. You know?
Oh, the good old
Show
song.
me one you've made.
The good old song from 100 episodes ago.
Yeah, but when Chud Griffin starts making more songs for us...
Yeah.
And we pay into his
Who's that?
Patreon. Chud Griffin.
Who?
Exactly.
Who?
Exactly.
Okay.
What the hell are you looking at? It's not porn, it's Jimmy James through the card. It's alright porn.
So, I mean, what do you think? And I don't mean necessarily just a high production value on these things, or the relevance to the podcast.
Yeah.
As a Gen Zer.
Can you just run me through what was going through your mind when you made it? What was
Just
the
found
idea?
it.
What, the banana, and you're just like, let's make this joke.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. What?
That's a giraffe.
Yeah. Again, what does the giraffe have to do with the podcast, James?
Nothing. Yellow.
The
podcast is yellow. Look at your phones now.
There's a man called Leon.
Leon the Professional.
Have you ever heard
Leon?
What is this song?
Leon.
It's the new Blink song.
Okay, why
You're
the
asking
Blink song?
questions there are no answers for, right? Have you ever heard of outsider art?
No.
It's art done by people outside of normality, schizophrenics, prisoners,
Yep.
people like that.
Here's
Yep.
Yeah, I made out it was Jim's diary. There's a poem you wrote.
Yeah.
Not many people have seen it. It's fine.
You are an award-winning poet, so
Yeah, that's true.
And boy, do we know it.
we do.
We do.
He's writing there. You see,
Yeah.
special
It's like-
outsider art.
It's like that song.
What song?
I don't know.
Okay.
That song.
To see the Chinese Communist Party have blasted some of their films into space for preservation.
No, isn't Jackie Chan part of the Chinese Communist Party? Isn't that like a thing? He
I don't know.
used to be part of like the Free Hong Kong movement, then joined the
I
Chinese
think
Communist
he
Party.
probably goes where the money goes to. I don't know Jackie.
Yeah. No, he's
Seems
not
like a nice
not
guy.
a personal friend of yours.
Not a personal friend.
No.
My only Jackie Chan related anecdote
Yeah.
is that one of my ex-girlfriends, she went to see a Jackie Chan film when she was younger and loved it.
Which one?
That's the thing. So I asked her what film it was called.
Oh,
She was
no.
called. Yeah, she said my favorite Jackie Chan film is Akahwami, which is a film that was released over here, and his actual name is AKA Who Am I?
Oh.
It was about a man who had can't remember.
Great.
Yeah, what was your story?
No, kind of followed it. That would make sense as a bit. But yeah, Akahwami. But I was thinking, what film would you, if you could keep one film? Can I tell you what mine is?
Sure.
I ummed and ahed, but I'm going to go with 2023's The Flash.
Why?
Because if you're only allowed to keep one, it's like three films overall, but one film each. I want to keep a film that has Batman in it,
Yeah.
that has Nicolas Cage in it.
Okay.
You know,
I still haven't watched it, so that's a spoiler.
but it's not really. But it keeps a lot of that stuff in. I think that therefore puts it over the top as a film that I would want to keep. For those reasons, but it was either that or Deep Blue Sea.
Yep, your favourite shark film, because you argue that Jaws is not a shark film.
No, it's just, they both are. Like, neither film is exclusively about sharks.
Yeah.
Deep Blue Sea is about the hubris of man. It literally is they make intelligent sharks and the sharks hunt them down.
That just sounds like Jurassic Park.
Well, then they're just stupid because they don't make the dinosaurs smarter in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, they do. The latest ones. They made that.
The latest ones.
Indomitable Rex or whatever. That's
They copied Deep Blue Sea.
Well,
put it on
which
land.
film would you kind of keep yourself?
I don't know. Probably like Howl's Moving Castle, because it's a great film.
Yeah, but that's a children's film, like a proper film.
No, it's not really a children's film.
It's an animation, isn't it?
It's an anime.
Yeah.
Fine, you want a proper film?
Yeah, a proper film.
I don't know.
I haven't seen that one.
There you go then.
Just insert some horrendous porn film.
Yeah, I'm not Yuka. Fine. What's your film of choice?
Well,
is it one with what's the lady?
Yeah.
What was the lady that you used? Yep. The frat.
I don't think you really understood the question, though. Even though you answered
The question that I asked.
I don't think you understood it.
Okay.
And I definitely have. I'm going to keep Deep Blue Sea. And by keep, I mean I'm going to take all control of it, all rights, and lock it in a safe so it can never be seen again by anyone. So that means you'll never see Deep Blue Sea again.
Don't you like Deep Blue Sea?
Yeah, but I'm like Jim, and you. I do things out of spite sometimes, and I feel that if I own the right to Deep Blue Sea,
surely
Jim can never see it.
Surely you do it to a Batman film.
No.
Like The Dark Knight or something. If you're purely doing it out of
There's other
spite.
Batman films, really. Well, I mean, no, that's not the question.
Well, the question is, which one are we keeping permanently in space for some reason?
Yeah.
No, just sending it out for preservation. You know, the Library of Congress have copies of everything.
That is how I preserve things, is I blast them off into space.
Yeah.
That's...
I do see a lot of photos.
They do that. They do that. They've sent blood and CDs into space and that.
Dogs.
And dogs.
They did.
See?
The dog did die, though.
And astronauts.
Yeah, astronauts as well.
That's a challenge, you wank.
Yeah.
What film would you actually, I mean, you're saying we have to lock one away from... I'm trying to think what I'd lock away from James. Bugsy Malone.
Cuties.
Is that the
Netflix film?
Netflix dance show TV series thing?
Well, it was like a movie.
I've not seen it.
Neither have I.
Do you know his name?
Yeah, of course, because it was a massive thing when it came out. I'm pretty sure. Cuties.
Oh.
Yeah, not the other thing. That hasn't come out yet, but...
What? Your dick?
No.
You said it was massive when it came out. I was watching Cuties.
I thought you were meaning Kerr. Okay, we'll go back to...
Kerr isn't coming out.
No.
It's not something you can come out and do, is it? Watching documentaries.
Yeah.
Why did you mention Cuties?
Because that was the one I'd lock away from Kerr. Right. That was the question you asked.
No, apparently the question I asked is... No, it's not. The whole thing is I didn't ask that question.
You both
I asked, what film would you ensure is sort of preserved for eternity?
Oh, he's back on
I jokingly say The Flash, thinking you'd get annoyed.
It is I haven't watched the film, but I can't imagine it being worth saving. Like, as you said, though, you will like every film that has Nicolas Cage in it.
Brendan Sharp does that on Fighter and the Kid. I noticed it the other day. James opens things near the mic.
Yeah. Deep Impact, you need a controller for this game.
Yes.
Well, get a controller then?
I'm not playing the game. I'm trying to host an award-winning podcast.
What award has it won?
What hasn't it won?
Yeah, name one.
Heart of Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you win that for?
The podcast.
Leon Baker Trust Award.
Yeah, I wouldn't give it.
Leon Baker Memorial Award.
Yeah. That's when we didn't see you for 4 days. We assumed you died.
Yeah.
We set up a little foundation, trust for you. Is it a good way to get money?
Leon Baker's Little Survivors Charity Award Podcast of the Year 2022.
And 23.
Yeah.
And 24 already.
Yeah.
And 19.
So when you come into here and say, what awards have you won?
Yeah.
You just show yourself up as ignorant. And that's not, we're a very forward-thinking podcast.
Are you?
What's the goddamn earliest thing that you can remember traumatically?
Again, I've said the only thing like that is Michael Jackson. I
don't accept that.
What else,
James?
Okay.
What's the earliest thing you can remember that isn't a celebrity dying? Shouldn't be a traumatic, like a big world-changing event. It's not, is it?
It's not. No, I don't.
James,
care.
what do you remember that changed?
Changed
big scale that you remember going. Oh, I remember I was there. How old were you then?
What?
In 2009.
I was 11.
You don't remember a fucking thing like big before then.
You got any memories before 11?
Not many.
What's your earliest childhood memory?
How do you not remember?
My earliest childhood memories in the first house I lived in, there was like a big toy box that was like massively stacked up to the ceiling.
Yeah, did it fall down?
No.
I was remembering 9/11.
Was it actually a coffin?
Again, I was not old enough to remember 9/11.
You were 6?
Yeah.
No, I was 3.
Right. Yeah, you shouldn't have been. You should have been locked up for what you did to those Twin Towers.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Hang on, James, you tell me what things do you remember earliest? While I try and think of stuff Leon should remember.
Challenger exploding. Live Aid. Live Aid.
What, Live Aid was traumatic, was it?
Well, it was a big event. Neighbours, Scott and Charlene wedding. We all watched that at school. Harvest Festival.
The Harvest Festival?
Yeah.
Where the building burned down.
The miners' riots.
Yeah. Hey, do you not remember Barack Obama becoming president?
Yeah, but that wasn't traumatic, was it?
It doesn't have to be traumatic.
You said traumatic.
Yeah, but why was Michael Jackson traumatic?
It wasn't.
But then it doesn't matter.
You mentioned Princess Diana, so I was like, okay, that's not.
I wasn't traumatised by Princess Diana.
No, but it's one of the ones you mentioned.
Okay, do you remember Barack Obama being elected and becoming the first black president?
Yeah, vaguely. I don't remember where I was.
But you remember Michael Jackson dying?
Well, yeah, because I was on a school trip at the time.
To Neverland Ranch?
No.
Did he die on top of you?
No.
Oh, he died next to you?
No. And there was one kid in our school that was like way too obsessed with Michael Jackson and kind of stormed off crying.
Is that why you always wear a white glove?
That's just untrue.
That's he keeps it.
You're wearing it right now. We can see.
No,
it.
I'm wearing some nail paint on one hand.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Pretends it's a lady.
Exactly. You said you aren't crass on the podcast.
That wasn't crass. No, but there's a difference between implying something,
yeah,
and saying something out loud in a way that's crass.
Yeah.
You know, if you imply there's jizz, that's okay. If you say jizz,
yeah,
it's not. You know, people are very sensitive. And if you can't...
Like who?
Well, people, they sort of clutch at pearls, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh. Don't say jizz.
List 5.
Don't show TV to children. Those sorts of people.
Yeah. Can you name any of them off the top of your head?
Griffin,
who?
For one. Yeah. Nice recurring bit.
Yeah.
Fan of the show, Chud Griffin, who is...
who I've never met in person, so I don't believe exists.
You have?
Yeah. I'm sure you've met Chudley. Chudley Brown.
I've never met him in person.
Chudley Brown Griffin.
What are your views on famous prison escaper Daniel Khalif pleading not guilty to escape from prison?
They've caught him now, haven't they?
Oh yeah, caught him.
Must have been a Khalif.
He's gone to court.
And he's pleaded not guilty from breaking out of prison.
Yeah.
Don't know if that logic really holds up, but
I mean, if you've done some sort of like a fun crime, like fraud, but you got a lot of money, so you put in for like 30 years. Would you just accept your fate and just die in prison, or?
I mean, if you're in for fraud, you're probably in a white collar prison. It's not that bad.
No, you're in like.
I don't think they let you wear ties.
You're in like a big proper prison full of like burly men, and no freedom.
I mean, you kind of have to.
You've not got a computer.
You would escape. You'd at least try.
Maybe.
I was reading in Germany and some other like European countries, it is your human right to try and escape prison. You can't be charged for it if you hurt people on the way out or whatever.
Yeah,
like physically, not just be like, oh, you look ugly.
They
won't charge you. They'll only charge you for anything that happens. But actually, escaping from prison is considered your
human nature.
Right. Yeah. So how? I don't know.
Do you think you could escape prison?
Sorry?
Do you think you could escape prison?
Yeah, I'd seduce my way out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You good at seducing prison guards?
Well, I perform well when I'm put on the spot. And if I'm sneaking out of a prison and there's a security guard that stops me, if I need to pretend or try and seduce them, I'll do it.
Yep.
Not all the way. I tease. Get them flustered. Take the big ring of keys off their belt.
And then how are you getting away from them?
Take the big ring of keys off their belt.
Yeah.
Well, they're like, whew. They've swooned over, collapsed, loosening their ties.
Yeah. But surely they could then, to try and keep their job, because obviously if they've just been seduced by one of the inmates, surely they would just lie and say, oh, he hit me and knocked me out, and then you'd get in trouble for doing that, and you'd get a longer sentence when you are inevitably caught.
There's cameras in the prison, isn't there, mate? There's security in place.
Yeah.
They're going to see it happen.
He'll just wipe the tapes.
Well, that's fine. I'm out of prison, aren't I?
For like a day, maybe.
I'll keep seducing my way across the country until I get away.
Yeah, where are you going after?
I don't know, man. At this point, I'm glad to be out of prison for my white collar crime. Yeah.
But what's your plan? What are you doing?
I've escaped. I've seduced my way out.
Yeah, after you've escaped and seduced your way out, where are you going?
I go to a car dealership.
Okay.
Get a job.
Seduce the person in the car dealership and take a car.
Have you ever driven?
I could do it in a... Well, fine. I'll call a taxi and seduce the taxi driver and get them to take me home.
And that was the origin of Fake Taxi.
Yeah, and the film Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a perfectly good plan. James, you're a experienced planner.
I've seen a lot of films, and I think I would like to try and reenact escapes from films just over and over again until I got them right. So I'm going to try and get to do build a motorbike in my prison cell. I'd build it and hide it behind a poster on my wall.
Yeah.
And when the day comes, I'd hide it down my trousers and just sprinkle bike parts in the yard. And I'd build a motorbike in the corner. And then I would try and some sort of escape to victory sort of thing.
Would it be a grand escape?
Well, no,
in terms of scale,
a great one. I mean, first, I might try and have a football match between us and the Germans.
All these references are going over my head.
So far, there's been The Great Escape, Shawshank Redemption. I think the real life escape of, because there was one that escaped on a motorbike under his cell, and then the film Escape to Victory. Okay. So we join now. But then I would try and jump a fence. I'd build some sort of ramp. Great Escape. I might even do some sort of have some sort of event on there. So they'll build a massive pyramid to celebrate World Egypt Day, and then I ride my bike up the pyramid and jump over, and then land. That rings.
Is that something like Indiana Jones or something, where he rides up?
Yeah, maybe is that Indiana Jones?
No, I just made it up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I kind of remember someone driving a motorbike up the side of a pyramid.
Yeah, it might be in is it in The Simpsons or something? I do seem to remember.
You're probably right. There probably is that, because you would have to be cartoon because they're not.
Yeah, they're not actually slopes.
Oh, we've been played for a fool there. Yeah. For a second, we thought he'd.
No, I mean, it's not built a real pyramid. We just made a pyramid monument.
That's what a pyramid is, isn't it?
But it's like a statue sort of thing.
Like they give away at the little tourist site.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the first one I made,
great pyramid.
My first design was only 12 inches high.
Yeah.
So that didn't go too well. I was crashing into a wall.
Measured his penis 4 times.
Yeah. But then I made it 12 foot.
Measured my penis once.
That was about right.
Great.
So how would you escape from prison?
I don't think I would.
You just accept it, just stay.
Yeah, I would just stay in prison.
I think you would as well, but I think you'd get involved in a prison gang.
I mean, you kind of got to, haven't you?
What's your ideal gang? Would you form a gang or join a gang?
For those who don't know, Leon, it can only really be one gang, can't it? Where are the Black Panthers in prison?
What gang are you insinuating?
Black Panthers?
Yeah. What gang is the Black Panthers?
The Afro-Caribbean gangs, my brother.
Great, yeah.
People don't know what you look like, man.
Yeah, I'll join whatever gang will take me, it's fine.
Could you describe your looks?
No.
You're ashamed of your...
No, your...
heritage.
Yeah, my 1/4 Australian is the only...
Which quarter is that?
I don't know.
Aboriginal Australian?
No. Criminal Australian.
Criminal Australian. Well...
No,
that's how you qualify for the...
prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Yeah, you go to prison if you commit crimes, mate.
Yeah.
If you could remove any country and replace it with something, what country would you take away, and what would you replace it with?
I mean, it's
America.
And what would you replace
well,
it
hang
with?
on, stop. Sorry, mate. You asked
fine.
what country.
Yeah, you would take away.
Right, you asked what country, and you said
America.
America.
The USA.
What country? Oh, the USA.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate, I know you're a stickler for facts.
They just call themselves America. It's
yeah. And if America jumped off a cliff, would you do it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sheep.
I mean, what would you replace it with?
Anything.
That's not really an answer.
I mean, it is.
A death camp?
No.
I said anything.
I'd get rid of Sweden.
I'd replace it with a nature preserve.
Nature preserve, your message.
Like a Kraken owl sanctuary.
Sure.
I think you should.
Why? What? So you want to get rid of Sweden?
Yeah, I'd probably just get rid of Sweden.
Why?
They're a bit full of themselves, aren't they? But then actually, I was thinking Scottish, or the Welsh, or the Irish.
Yeah.
Probably the Welsh or the Scottish.
Why?
They're annoying, aren't they? As a people. because they just bang on about being Scottish or Welsh.
I feel I'm
really glad that your mother fucked your father in this place, but it means nothing.
I feel like it might be partially because of how much the English have fucked them over the years.
Oh, well, boo-hoo, get over it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They haven't been fucked. The Irish, I get. You know what I mean? I remember that. But when did we last invade Wales?
Well, I mean, ages ago.
And what about Scotland? Are the people that are up there now, were they there when we were burning down their villages? No. It's a bit different if it's someone from a colony. That's understandable. But I'm not even saying they're unjustified. What I'm saying is just being Scottish or Welsh isn't a personality trait.
That's like all those people
I would replace Wales with a prison.
You're just going to do the entire plot of Johnny English?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, I just think the Welsh probably.
Great.
Scottish. I'll stick with Scottish. Because they've also got Mel Gibson.
Okay, James, what would you get rid of?
I would get rid of.
I'll tell you where it won't be. Trinidad and Tobago.
I would get rid of Trinidad and Tobago. Because it's confusing. It's two places, and what is it?
Yeah.
Tobago or Trinidad?
So are you cheating then? You're saying two answers?
No.
I said Sweden.
Yeah, you'd get rid of every country though.
And Scotland and Wales.
Yeah, and maybe Ireland.
And usually the whole of the Americas.
Yeah, so let's be honest. You're worse than the Spanish, who I'd probably also get rid of.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of swarthy people. You know?
I would get rid of New Zealand, and I'll just put massive
South
chocolate.
Africa.
No.
I thought you said you didn't like the colonies you understood.
They were not anything to do with us.
What, South Africa?
Yeah.
South Africa was.
We had quite a large part in it.
Huh?
Yeah, not so as it is though, they're not British. They're not. I'm not saying that the people that took over there have a right to be annoyed at stuff. They're the people that are fine. They're happy. It's the people they're subjugating that are the problem. They're the ones that can be angry.
Actually, no, Antarctica.
Right, because you hate penguins.
No, just full of ice cream.
I don't want to go back to last week's episode too much, but what problem does that? What's the improvement?
Only a kind of ever-present ice cream country.
Oh, not global warming, mate.
Which if you ever... But when it melts, you just eat it. You get chunks of ice cream going down in the water. The Titanic was
salted. Oh, so it'd be salted.
Might be nice.
Yeah.
You never know.
And how does that? Is that all the ice cream?
Doesn't need to. You're making a massive prison. He's making an animal prison.
I'm making an animal prison.
Putting all the ice cream in the world at the end.
Not all the ice cream, just a lot of ice cream.
But who's there to eat it?
We can all go there.
I mean, if you eat it, then surely it's just going to mess up something.
No.
I mean,
because we punish it all the time.
Magic.
How?
Yeah, magic.
It's magic, mate.
Why are you questioning this?
So,
why are you so negative all the time?
So
why don't you believe?
You're going to just make everyone have diabetes? Is basically your
no. Not everyone. Just those that can trek to Antarctica to eat
I'm not
the ice.
forcing you to do it.
No.
And also,
it's there if you want to.
No, I think having it because you're like wiping out millions of people.
Your lot.
No, Leon, you're wiping out
your people, Leon.
I'm replacing them with animals.
And you're wiping out millions of people.
No, I'm not.
I'm wiping out
not at all.
Bears and penguins.
I haven't wiped out anybody.
You wiped out Wales.
I built a prison. No, if you just but I'm not. I just built a prison to keep the Welsh in or the Scottish. I'm not killing anyone.
That was the question.
It's not a capital offence to be Scottish. Yeah, it should be. And if we ever get into power as a political party,
which we are,
this would be the worst political party in the world.
Bullshit. Let's take a break.
No, I don't. We need to go back into that.
Yeah, we will.
That was Jim and James Chew the Cud, a Curson Media production. Produced by Glenn Lopez. Music by Smartle Jennings.
I quite enjoyed it.